남자는 지금 이 speedy 나를 알아봤다면 you're not silly Bang, bang, 나를 나도 bang Chillin', yeah, every day I'm chillin', yeah I don't
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, let me thank you all for coming here today. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Dian Smayanti from IKIP Siliwangi. As you can see on the screen, our topic today is the potential of information and communication technology in enhancing classroom learning quality. By the way, of this talk you will be familiar with information and communication technology. In my presentation, I will focus on three major issues. First, opening, second, main part, and last, closing. It shall take about 13 minutes to cover this issue. Please interrupt in to have any question. In this presentation, I will like to discuss the potential of information and communication technology in enhancing of quality of classroom learning. On the first slide, there is a definition of learning. According to Rosenberg in 2001, the learning is the use of internet technology in delivering learning on a wide scale. Based on three criteria, firstly, a learning is a network with capabilities to update, store, distribute, and share teaching materials or information. Secondly, delivery reach and the user via computers using standard internet technology. Thirdly, in focus on the broad view of learning beyond traditional learning paradigms. Next, there is the development of a learning divided into 10 points including 1. Computer-based training, a training method where learning materials are delivered to computers or computer system. 2. Computer instruction, the process of teaching and learning involving the use of computers as a primary instructional tool. 3. Distance learning, a learning method where students and teachers are geographically sparse to connected to communication technologies such as the internet or television. 4. Distance education, an education system where students learn remotely without need to be physically present in class or on campus. 5. Cybernetic learning environment, a learning environment that asks computer technology to facilitate interaction and learning experience. 6. Desktop video conferencing, using desktop computer to conduct video conference between two or more different locations. 7. Integral learning system, a system that provides various learning materials and activities with a unified platform. 8. Learning center classroom, a approach to learning that places students as the primary focus, with teacher acting as facilitator. 9. Teleconferencing, a communication method that allows two or more parties to interact via audio or video in real time from different locations. 10. Web-based training, a training method where learning materials are delivered via the internet, often to a specialist platform or application for online learning. Following that, there are changes in perspective experience by teachers and students. Firstly, the role of teacher has shifted from being the primary source of information delivery to being learning facilitators. Secondly, teacher roles have moved from directing all aspects of learning to have more responsibility toward each student in the learning process. Thirdly, the role of student has transitioned from being passive receiver of information to active participants in the learning process. Fourthly, a student's role have evolved from simply restating knowledge to generation now knowledge. Lastly, students' role have changed from individual learning activities to collaborative learning without students. Lastly, there are benefits of creativity. Firstly, creativity provides opportunities for individuals to self-actualities. Secondly, creativity enables people to find alternatives in problem solving. Thirdly, creativity allows humans to improve their quality of life. In conclusion, let me sum up my main point. The journal titled The Potential of Information and Communication Technology in Enhancing Classroom Learning Quality discussed the pivotal role of technology in improved education outcome. The journal elaboration on how the integral of Information and Communication Technology or ICT in classroom learning offer various advances. ICT serves as a drive for interactive and engaging learning experience, enabling personalized learning path tailored to the needs of each student. Additionally, ICT facilitates access to a wide range of information and results beyond traditional textbooks, fostering critical thinking skill and problem-solving abilities. By effective utilizing ICT tools, educators can create dynamic learning environment that promote collaboration and creativity among students, thereby enhancing the overall quality of classroom learning. Thank you for listening and your attention. Does anyone have any question or comments?
나도 춤춰